anybody can create a 501c3 just like they can create an LLC or anything else, an entity. But not all of these organizations, not all nonprofits are created equal. Some of them do some really good work. Some of them
Absolutely.
are monsters. They're huge, but maybe they're more of a marketing business than anything else. Uh, Not to be specific, but it was
Yeah, yeah.
one that made quite a bit of news about, back, was it 2014? Um, Not to be named, has a logo
Yeah.
of a guy uh, with another guy, fireman carry. Anyways, uh, it, so it's hard to know if one organization is even one has the mission that will serve a particular need, and then two, if they are any good at fulfilling that mission. So sometimes you kind of need a clearinghouse or some kind of a translator, a broker for some of these organizations. Uh,
100% with that statement. I agree.
yeah, and with all the veteran service organizations out there, all of the nonprofits, and you mentioned it earlier about the our civil protectors, the police, fire, medical, definitely in Minnesota. In the last few years, have been under quite a bit of pressure, quite a bit of stress. So, they had COVID, riots. It looks like we're having more riots, uh, protests, mostly peaceful. But in any sort of turmoil like that, it's the local protectors that are the ones that keep it contained, keep it organized, keep it safe. So uh, they deserve just as much thanks and just as much help when necessary. So it's good to have organizations such as yours that kind of cut through some of that the noise, some of the confusion, cut out some of the useless organizations and try to find exactly what's necessary for the that particular need.
Well, the exciting part is because the way that we've created the format of the show, we've built relationships with these boots on the ground organizations. So when an ask comes in, we now, for over the last 5 years, we're on episode 257 on our Sunday show, and we're on episode 218 on our Monday show. Um, because we've built these relationships with boots on the ground organizations across the country, when we can't facilitate the ask, we can reach out to these other organizations and they might be local to them. And so we've created a network of, we're a conduit. We can help people because of the relationships we've built. And there's a great organization down in Texas called Operation Texas Strong. They give RVs to homeless vets down in the southern states. We partnered with them probably 4 years ago, and so when someone reaches out to us and they say, we don't have a roof over our head, and I'm like, well, do you have a means? Can we get you to a space where there would be a roof over your head? It's not going to be a 5 bedroom, rambler that you're going to have, 16 acres or anything like that. But we can get you into a place where you'll be comfortable. Um, you don't have to worry about freezing. You don't have to worry about being wet. You don't have to worry about all these pieces. And the cool part is a lot of these RVs end up being in parks or a community that are other veterans. And so they ended up being able to help each other. The Joey McNutt Foundation in South, I can't remember if it's Alabama or Mississippi down there in that area. They're building a veteran community with RVs. And so they've been in the network. We've given away RVs in Florida. We've given away RVs in South Carolina, where it's more. I don't think it's going to work in Minnesota because of our winters. That's a whole nother monster that we'd have to deal with. But if people are willing to relocate, we can get them a home in the southern parts of the United States.
So you think you're going to be moving out of Minnesota, or how do you plan to join me down in the South?
So we do have a chapter down in Louisiana. Jonathan Crochet has a team of WP3 people down in Louisiana. I love that space down there, and I think it's because of the food. But I love they did an event there last March, and we went down there and had an absolutely amazing time and connected with thousands of veterans while we were down there. And there's an amazing team down there that Jonathan has put together. So
That's terrific. Let me ask you a little bit more about the mission. Let's say,
yeah,
who is it? If they who's your customer? Like, if somebody has a problem, an issue, a need of some sort, uh, who can you serve, and how can you best serve them? How would they know who, like, you would be their first call?
sure. So we don't do referrals. So that's one of the things that we've always done really well with because of our network. Anybody, we're a one-stop shop. Anybody can contact us. And because of our relationships across the country, if
Mm-hmm.
we can't do it, I know someone that can do it. And so I don't care if you're wearing the crest, our green crest, our beacon green. That's not important to me. What's important to me is that we have people serving those who have served. And so I don't say, hey, call this number or reach out to this web address. I call the person who is founded the organization in the space that they're in. And I'll be like, hey, brother, we've got so and so here. These are their needs. What can we do to help? And if they can't help, we retract. So now we planted the seed with that organization. We'll retract. We'll find another organization in our network, and we're constantly building relationships. And so I am confident we are 100% one of the best groups to reach out to in need of support because of the relationships we've built. I don't take ownership of this. WP3 doesn't take ownership. We're not territorial. We are 100% collaborative. We want to make sure. You know what? Here's the truth is about 90% of the people that reach out to us for support just want to know someone else is on the other side of the phone. That's all they want to. They want to have a conversation. They want to. Do we have some that are in crisis? Absolutely. We can take care of the crisis pieces. I'm hungry. All right. We have an ask down in Louisiana recently. We've helped a couple months in a row. The guy just wants to make sure his kid has diapers. He's got a young baby in the house, and so we've been footing the bill for the diapers and the formula for that family for a minute. Are there other programs they could reach out to? Yeah, they reach out to us, and it doesn't. A couple $100 a month to pay for diapers is not. And if this veteran would have came to us